I love Jack Black and I also love Tenacious D. Him and Kyle Gass are just amazing. It's my favorite comedy band. I think that's what you call it because not only are the lyrics hilarious, but they rock so hard. I really love it. I'm a massive fan of both their self-titled album, their debut album, and of course The Pick of Destiny. I think it's probably one of my favorite comedy. I don't know if I'd call it one of my favorite comedies, but it's one of the funniest movies I've seen in a while. It is a great movie, honestly. It's just so funny. That's honestly it. It's just one of the funniest movies I've seen in the past few months. I think I watched it back in November or December, and I've been listening to both those albums for a while. I know all the words to a lot of, probably even most of the songs on there, but I haven't actually checked out their other two albums, and today I'm going to listen to Rise of the Phoenix for the first time. I know nothing about it, and I know none of the songs from it. Tomorrow I'm going to react to their Post-Apocalypto, I think that's what it's called, but I'm going to watch the full movie is what it says on YouTube. I know I'll have to censor that a lot, but I really know nothing about it except that I know it's like weirdly animated and really graphic. That's all I know about it, but I honestly know nothing about this album. It is 41 minutes, and I'm just going to read the description that Apple Music has. When The Pick of Destiny was released, it was a bomb, and all the critics said the D was done. So starts comedic rock duo Tenacious D's third release, Rise of the Phoenix. The mythical bird rises cheekily and triumphantly out of the ashes of the aforementioned The Pick of Destiny. Jack Black and Kyle Gass's film debut and album from 2006, with Dave Grohl, very nice, on drums for the third go-around. Phoenix showcases the pair's lyrically hilarious and musically impressive skills. Yes! Tenacious D's trademark mostly acoustic and heavy metal sound is expanded to include styles such as Marachi, Senorita, countrified rock throwdown, and proto-rockabilly, I think that's right, could be wrong there, rock is deep. To be the best channels motivational songs heard in 80s TV or films, complete with synthesizer, horn blasts, and electronic drum fills, while the bongo and piano laden 70s style power ballad 39 closes with raunchy yet somehow sincere humor. That really excites me for the album, so we'll be back in about 45 minutes after I listen to this. I love how they had to blur out the album cover because it's a dick. I find that so funny, but I'll be back. Wonder boy, what is the secret of your power? Alright, my camera's a little bit uneven. That's just because my tripod's kind of broken. But anyway, I am back, and this album, of course, was awesome. So what is... why the fuck can I talk today? So was it as good as the first two? No, it wasn't, but was it still really good? Yeah, it was awesome. As always, I'm going to go through the song list, just, this is what I do when I did my first video on this, which was for the Beatles' Abbey Road, which I know we went from Abbey Road, one of the most iconic albums of all time, to Tenacious D with a cover of a Phoenix dick. Like, that's how we've gone, but it's okay, because I really did enjoy this. I didn't enjoy it as much as the first two, but those two are they're up here. They're on a whole other level for comedy music, but like comedy rock especially. Nothing will ever top them, I don't think. But let's just jump straight into the set list. So here, of course, we have the album cover, which is censored, although I think in my thumbnail I'll put on the real one. Let's see if YouTube likes that. And then I read that out earlier, 2012, so that's interesting. So going through the songs, I don't even know which one was my favorite, which is really funny. Rise of the Phoenix was an awesome opening, so funny, low-hanging fruit. Another starred one was just, they're just so funny. They're just so great. Like, there's so much about them. Rise of the Phoenix was a really long song, obviously. I don't know if you guys can see, but 5 minutes and 52 seconds, and then the next one, some of them are like a lot longer, some of them are like a minute and stuff, but that's just what Tenacious D does, and it's all okay. And then Classical Teacher was kind of more of like... For those who haven't listened to the first Tenacious D album, this is going to make no sense for you, but it's kind of like one of those where they kind of just talk like cock push-ups, like that, like that song, which is, oh god, it's not really a song, it's just I'm talking. That's what Classical Teacher is here, and then it's kind of, it's Jables, and he's going behind, and then he starts saying some weird stuff to Cage, and it gets funny. Then that leads into Senorita, the superior Senorita, compared to Shawn Mendes's and Camila Cabello's, but that's okay. That song is not as bad as people make it out to be, which was awesome. And then Death Star, obviously with it spelled wrong, was so funny. Actually, both the words spelled wrong. I just noticed that. One has to be one of my favorites from it, if not my favorite. Like, I don't know which one's my favorite here. I don't know. I don't know. Roadie was great. I think this is one of the most famous ones. 'Cause I know this one has a video. I think it said it, yeah, down below here. Oh, actually, there's more. And then flutes and trombones. Again, it was more kind of talking, but it's just funny hearing them talk. And like one's on one side of the headphone, one's on the other one. So like lefty or righty. That's funny. The Ballad of Hollywood Jack and the Rage Cage. That one might have been my favorite. I don't know. There's just something about it that was really funny. Although Death Star was great, Rise of the Phoenix, Low Hanging Fruit, they're all great. Throwdown, whoops, wrong one. Throwdown was really funny. Rock is Dead had some of my favorite lyrics from Tenacious D, like their line about Axl Rose was really funny. I just found that really funny. And as a GNR fan, it was funny. Yeah, I can say this. They fucked our ass. It was, yeah, it's funny. It's like a minute long. To Be the Best was kind of like this 80s pump up thing. That's what the whole editor's note said, but it really was, and I found that really funny. And 39, I'm so surprised that was actually released. It closed off the album really well, but probably has the most explicit lyrics and most graphic lyrics I've heard from them so far. I don't know how Post-Apocalypto, I think that's right, will be. Actually, I can check. Yes, that's right. Okay, I don't know how that one will be, but this one, some of the lines I will not repeat, or else YouTube will probably take down my video or age restrict it. It was great though. This was a really funny, really entertaining album. I didn't love every single song on it. I actually, I liked them all though. I didn't love them all, but I liked them all. But I think whereas the first two, you can listen to like certain songs more. Like I can listen to Tribute, Wonder Boy, Fucker Gently, like a bunch of these songs, Dio, Explosivo, like on their own. Whereas this one more so would have to be kind of all in one as an album, which I totally would again. This is actually a really fun album. I think I'll give it a 3.5 out of 5, which is a solid rating, of course. But yeah, this was fun, and I can't wait to react to Post-Apocalypto tomorrow on the channel. And if you haven't already, check out my reaction to Tribute, which was back in like November, I think, something like that, like a while ago. Maybe I don't even know when I watched Pick a Destiny, but yeah, Pick a Destiny. If you haven't seen that movie, it's so dumb. It's one of the dumbest movies I've ever seen, but it's so funny. It's one of the probably funniest movies I've ever seen. Is it one of my favorite comedies? Probably not, but is it just laugh out loud, hilarious, and stupid? 100%. What do you think of this album, though? Where does it rank amongst the Tenacious D albums for you? And I'll see you guys next time. Over and out.